Morning everybody. Chat with you. Just because I've just read something on Facebook on Old British Cars actually, so I thought I'll go over it here while I'm driving. I'm in 1970 Zephyr. So, well, somebody's bought an MG 54 plate, so it's 20-year-old. It's I reckon, I don't really understand modern plates, but it's one of them sport things. Engine it back up. Well, they have 1800 double overcome. I don't know what's. They said they bought it with an MOT or something, and then anyhow, I've gone and took it for another one. And it's got 15 things on it. Comments are like phenomenal about what I go to trading standards. So I go right now. This is my honest opinion on it because it's an old car. I mean, cold. And 20-year-old car. He's just bought it with a bit of an MOT on. Well, he'd have to have an MOT anyway because he won't be exempt yet. So I would imagine. So anyhow, and he's got 15 things, and they're all coming out with the comments. So I've got a trading standards. I got. Well, it's 20-year-old, and to be honest, it'll have had it. I'm not saying, I mean, components on a car, 54 plate car, which is, it's got to be 20 years, it's got to be 2004 on it. I mean, I don't know. You can tell me in comments. And so, all components on it, they won't be designed for this sort of length of life, so it'll just won't work. So I don't understand really why they're all going off and making such a sermon about it. It's not a brand new car, it's an old car. I know it's only a 20-year-old car, and at the moment I'm working on a 70-year-old car, but people are just in cloud cuckoo land because it's just complete and utter garbage, you know. I mean, it's, well, I don't know what it is. I don't even know what's in their head. I don't even know why they're writing comments, because I've just put a comment on, just said, well, what did you expect? You know, what? It's at its age. What did they honestly expect? But I mean, it might just be me having a bit of a rant over something to know. But I thought, well, I'm just going to mention it to you while I'm in a drive, because I thought I'll run you out in this Zephyr, and you can see it with camera, because obviously they fits all the cars. Does this stand thing I've made, well, I'm saying this bracket I've made that fits onto the seatbelt, so I thought you might want to come out for a bit of a run and enjoy it. So, but I just saw this comment a minute ago, and I was just like gobsmacked, and I honestly was, because I just don't know what, if you want a classic car, why you've got that sort of mentality is beyond me. And I've always said to you all, you've got to be at them and working at them all the time. I mean, this car, this is a 70, so this is what, 54-year-old, and I mean, I look after it. In fact, I put some points in it in about, I think it was last week when I first got it back out, because you'd just gone hesitation, and so I thought I'll change points, and I did points and that, and a condenser, because it's not a big job, so and it seems to have resolved problem, but that's what they are. And also over Christmas with this, it's lower drop arms. They want some inner bushes on it. I can just tell how it's driving. So, well, you might be able to tell. I don't know when you come along with me now, but that's what the cars are. You're not going to buy a 50 just because it's got an MOT on it. And I'm going on again. Same comment. It's 20 years old. Right, so 20 years old is not new. End of story. And if you are even thinking you're going somewhere because you're buying it off a dealer, it should be this complete and utter garbage. Simple as. It's just a 20-year-old car, and it's like when Rover, I don't know when Rover finished. They must have been close to end somewhere around there. So probably weren't built best. I mean, I don't know how long they lasted, them MGs, the mid-engine one. Well, this is 54-year-old, and still goes alright, but I were under bonnet last week. Only a set of points to the condenser. And it drives along nice. It'll get a bit of a rush on, you know, it's pretty smart. But well, when I pick them up, I mean, like this car, I went through this car altogether when I got it. Been sat in a garage for years and years. Before that, I was sat in a showroom for years and years and years. And I went through everything and sorted everything out. So that's why it drives like this. Now, that MG that I'm referring to, it's well, I would imagine wishbones, it's probably pretty ropey. It won't have been used regularly because of its age. And with this car that I'm in now, that you're running out with me, everything has been sorted and everything's upkept all the time. So, and you don't go belly aching because you come out in the morning and you like put your heater on or something and oh, my fan ain't come on. Well, it's getting on. There might be no to an issue. It might just be a bad connection. It might be no, you know. You might go hear a creak or a groan and then it's like, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Well, that's just the way it is. So, you know, I mean, the mentality of thinking a classic car is a new one is beyond me. And people, oh, I'd go to trading standard. Come on, you're not dealing with Amazon. You know, you haven't just bought yourself a new, I don't know, chuffing electric toothbrush. You bought a classic car. So, I suppose it's a bit of a rant I'm going on about, really, but these things, you've seen me with last video if you watched it. I mean, we like what I've got in workshop, what I have to do, what I have to live with, what I've got to cope with, pressure and grief you've got on your back at times, you know. And you get rewarded by upkeeping them and driving them like I do. And if they're right and you keep them right, they are right, and they're enjoyable as anything. You know, they'll cope with anything. I might start up in the morning. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's done hesitation again. I might not have changed points and condensers. Well, might not have been that. It might be coil. You know, if I belt coil, I mean, I have belt coil out and coil's right, but there's no stopping a coil. A coil might go pear-shaped tomorrow. It's just a simple fact of life. Just like you said, he took it for an MOT or something and it's got 15 whatever, but what other? Left side, near side washer doesn't work. This doesn't work. That there might be absolutely nothing. And then some jumped up, well, I don't know, guy who probably works in an office ain't got an inkling regarding anything, regarding mechanical or using his hand to say, no, I go to trading standards. What the hell are trading standards going to do? Anyhow, that's enough of that issue. It were an old British cars on on Facebook, so if you want to have a look, but there'll be 17,000 million comments there. There are people who know everything about everything. Well, it didn't like that, classics. Don't like that at all. And if you want them to drive like this, you've got to put a bit of effort into it. Rainbow over there now, because we've got a bit of rain and we've got sun. So anyhow, all y'all like a reminisce, like when you used to go out in car with your dad or grandfather or whatever. Well, here you are again, because it's another big old Ford V4, my favourites. Them that everybody on Facebook says are garbage, that this, that, and other, and blah, 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 blah. And anyhow, I've been in this morning, I've rebuilt a car for Reliant. I've finished that off, because I'm waiting for a top foot float, so that's done. Needles all in, everything's set up, that's ready to go back on car. Fed caps, what else have I done? Oh, put some more nuts and bolts for Anglia into some acid to be cleaning up, because they can be blued off tomorrow when I go down and feed cats. It'll only be a short job, so. And I'm heading home now, but I've come a long way, so you can have a run with me. I put wipers and I've got some rain on screen, see if it works. Blimey, they work. I ain't got to ring trading standards if they didn't, and go back to the guy who I got it off and say, what's happened here? Anyhow, quick run out. If you like video, give us a like, it's always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see stuff like this and hear me probably get on odd rant about garbage about classic cars. And pass a comment and I'll come back to you. No doubt you'll see a bit of stuff over Christmas, because if I get me Recode Rad back tomorrow, you'll see me get Reliant back together. If not, you probably won't. So I'm heading down home now anyway, so a bit cold today, so I'm going to have a minute. So take care everybody, because I've got to get out to switch my camera off because it's on the other side. And I'll catch you all later, not unless something fries me head on Facebook again, and then I get on a run and I'll tell you again. Catch you all later. Bye for now.